Yeah, but someone else was gonna want to take care of all that because I just literally gave away all my money to a PC who's not here.
I believe some people already bought some, but yeah, can't exactly.
So, was it emergency rations were 2 shillings per week?
Yes, a week.
Well, since we're going up north, we'll probably just want some of those.
Yeah.
So I have 34 silver shillings. That's 17 weeks of rations.
You're on a laptop or something today?
Hmm?
Are you on a laptop or something today?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is the quality odd?
Yeah, it's not the usual quality, so I'm kind of baffled.
Weird.
Yeah,
It's alright. I mean, you're understandable and all.
yeah, there's like an echo and we can almost hear everything that's going on like nearby you, so I was like, is it like a laptop mic or something like that? But,
No.
I mean, at least Kai's not having my problem right now. Where am I?
How about now?
Because not only
No,
we can
it's
hear you,
much
we can
more
actually
bombastic.
hear you from the speaker that you have. So it's kind of weird.
I don't know what Marcus is talking about. It just sounds like a slightly lower quality mic that's also really loud.
Yeah.
I can fix that by like
that.
reducing the volume.
Yeah, you gotta try and decrease the volume.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could just reduce the volume on him.
Yeah, well, let me try that.
I just noticed that there were some setting changes that actually it was not feeding through the headset mic, but I don't know if that's changed right now.
There we go. It's much better since I lowered your volume by about 50%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Yeah, I went down 60%. I mean, you sound fine now. It's like your voice is coming in slightly different, but it's not like incomprehensible. It's just it just sounds like you have a different mic. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It was just
like
it's just you were
mic.
Yeah, it's just that you were much louder. So I was like, okay, I gotta reduce your volume because you're fucking loud.
Yeah, it was apparently actually going through the webcam mic.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, well, enough of that. Let's I got this free passage out and a carriage.
Yeah, you guys managed to get a carriage. You rest up for a little bit while longer, and you guys shop, and you're ready to leave, pretty much. Unless you want to.
Final purchase. I'm picking up some. Final purchase of some craftsmanship clothing.
Oh yes, and to note this, I had to do a lot of scheming to to get the things that we currently have. Like the sudden influx of roughly 4,000 gold crowns.
That you all spent.
Well, he needed best craftsmanship fucking plate armor. Okay, first things first, would this town even have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big merchant trading town, so.
Okay. So, let me put in how much money he actually...
So that's not a problem.
Yeah, okay, so he's got his armor now, but he also has like 2 gold crowns and 5 shillings. One wonders how he carries this armor. Shit's heavy.
So you guys have closing in on 6 months of travel. So you are kind of ahead of time since you haven't exactly stopped by anywhere else. Or you have taken the fastest route, and making quite a bit of progress. Now you wake up in the inn and you kind of look around and think to yourself, what's next?
Are we in the inn? And we're not in this town anymore. No.
Alright, so you want... Okay. I thought you wanted to... But that's fair.
Well, but I'm asking, are we still in this town? Or are we on a...
Well, I assumed since some people were still buying stuff, so... But that's fine.
Okay, well, did anyone else need to get anything?
I guess not.
I think I got everything. I bought all the trappings I needed to make my class switch, and then I sold them all immediately as soon as I had.
Anyways,
I don't want to have to haul around a weight 300 cage for my homing pigeons.
as you leave, you see the military here kind of preparing for something, but it seems that they were not quite prepared to leave immediately for war, but at least they're preparing.
Yeah. So that means there's going to be a lot less chaos to deal with on the road. And, oh god, I sneezed. Our cover story should hold up for a decent ways.
Isn't our cover story that you're a witch hunter in disguise?
My cover story is that, yes, I am indeed a witch hunter, and you're my witch hunting party, except I had you doing other things.
Anyways, you look upon them towards the mountains of the north, and you see piles and piles of snow and
we are hunting the villainous. We are hunting the villainous John Action, Dumont, Rustum, Uyghur, Sinawar, Holland Von Justice, and other such fiendish individuals. But in all actuality, I'm just doing my goddamn hardest to keep them off our back.
Yeah.
Which is why I went out of my way to buy a disguise kit.
You're so lucky that you managed to make it and convince him so well that he didn't even...
Well, I mean, I had a really good damn excuse, because he was like, where's your witch hunter papers? And I said, I'm in fucking disguise! Did you not hear that? I'm like, I'm pretending to be this dude's like I'm pretending to be this guy's assistant. What assistant carries around like a rosette? That's dumb.
You guys are traveling towards your native cousin's fort called Shamindarek, where your village elder told you to head off if you ever needed some help or assistance.
Oh yeah,
on your
do I have to make that navigation check just in case we, you know, have to get to any of those glorious encounters?
Well, go ahead and roll me navigation.
I do have it. I'm gonna re-roll that. Much better. Because we ain't got time to dilly-dally. Especially because we know the witch hunters are fucking right behind us.
Well, fortunately, as you are on your travel, you're traveling, and you see a small herd of beast-like creatures in the distance, but since John Action to patrol navigation, he notices some small rock path that conceals you. You take it, it takes a couple of hours longer, but eventually you manage to pass by the beastmen-like figures.
That's right. I played the Xbox Live Arcade game Super Wagon Adventure. I know that those were actually torpedoes in the skies.
Yeah.
Later on, during your journey, you come across a man with a lute and a huge fur jacket. He comes up to you and tips his nice little hat towards you and says, Greetings, gentlemen. Might I play you a song for a single called Coin?
Are you a skald?
Oh, well, I don't hate to brag, but you could call me that.
Well, I'm feeling in a good mood today. We could do with a song. Sure, here you go. I toss him a gold coin.
What follows is a quite staggeringly awful rendition of a song about wolves and dragons in the northern wastes, as this man has a really bad staggering problem, so he's like dragons and keeps like singing like that. But the story itself is fascinating.
Could I perhaps provide him with speaking assistance, seeing as how that's something I'm good at?
Well, Cinemark managed to do with something with fellowship. But
Oh. Well, that was certainly something.
Maybe you should roll willpower.
I guess you could assist him with a fellowship if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, I was gonna... Would I use fellowship? Yeah, I'd use fellowship.
Yeah.
I can't think of a reason why I would use charm. Yeah, I'd like try and provide him with like, try and help him articulate better.
You managed to actually like help him with his story, and you guys know the like local lore pretty much of this area after the story.
Aha.
So now you know like about the Ice Queen and so on.
Good stuff.
After that, the Skald leaves on his merry old way, thanking you for the gold coin. And as you see a fort in the distance,
Wild breeze in, eh? Can I roll common knowledge and try and like get like an estimation? Is like, is this an imperial city or is this like more of a native town in Kislev?
well, according to your village elders, a splinter group long time ago split off from your tribe and tried to colonize to kind of like further on your tribe's influence, so they established like a small fort here.
Alright.
And a couple of other places. So these are pretty much your cousin kin.
Okay. They're kinsmen.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. Okay.
As you see, quite a few guards on the walls keeping watch.
Alright.
They notice you coming and they stop you even before you manage to get into the gates. And a messenger comes by and well, this were disguising yourself bites you in the ass since they can't recognize any of you. So he goes, "Oh, turn back."
What's the name of this town?
Chamindarek.
How's that? Like, can you type that down so I can? Okay. I look to the individual who runs up to us, and he's like, "Is this Chamindarek?"
Can I loudly greet him in Arabian in order to just confirm who we are?
I'd hope he'd be able to recognize it.
Well,
They're kinsmen. Maybe they'll know something.
Well, I mean, they would probably, hopefully, put 2 and 2 together and like, wait a minute, that's, you know, it's like, that's Arvik. Oh, hey! It's them!
Yeah,
God, you look
doing
fucking
that.
weird.
I
God,
was
you guys are
actually
fucking
just
weird.
rolling an int check on him, and he rolled a 6, so he immediately goes like, oh, yeah, we managed to get Raven. Come on inside, kinsman.
Yeah.
We shall celebrate your coming here to safety.
Yeah, sorry about the disguises, but we ran into some trouble when we were entering the Imperial territory.
Oh, no problem.
Although
it seems
my,
that your friend here is stumbling over his words. It must be cold coming up. So up north.
Well, when it is certainly cold. However, you know, our native language, we haven't had much time to use it in quite a while. We've gotten more used to the Reichsbillion tongue.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, I've been only learning to speak Dwarvish this past few months. It's been very confusing.
You know, we've encountered a lot of dwarves. More than I actually thought we would have.
Well, that is no problem. We got a couple of foreign people up here, but welcome. Come inside as he hails, lights up a torch, and you see the gates raising up back up. As you're let into the streets, you see many braziers being lit, as many of the citizens kind of come out of their huts and give you a warm, welcoming feeling, as they kind of throw like wildflowers at you, and all kinds of celebratory items.
Finally a nice welcoming committee. We've been getting shit all fucking travel.
Yeah, I think this is literally the first nice welcoming committee we see. Every other large group of people we've seen in a town has been explicitly a mob trying to get us.
I had to waste half a fortune just to keep Hollowbond Justice from getting literally all of us killed.
Come on, you must are wanting to speak to our leader.
Yes. And with due haste.
As you are led into the small little hut over, well, it's the largest hut, but it's the village leader's hut, as you're led inside in this quite luxury hut. As you see the only man who's still wearing somewhat deserty looking clothing. If I get to post on his picture, thank you very much, Roll20. No? You're not gonna work on me?
That'll show you.
Thank you, Roll20. Well, I guess I gotta do this the hard way. And he looks like that.
I know that it's just a bit from a distance, but it looks like he's been stabbed twice in the chest with 2 knives.
I'm zooming in, and that hasn't changed much. It still looks like he's been stabbed in the chest with 2 knives. I know those are guns, but I hope he doesn't expect to keep them in that position very long. They're gonna fall.
It's a portrait pose, you know. You just have to like get in the right position. Okay, stay still.
Like if he takes one step, they're both gonna fall. They're gonna go up too. Probably.
As you head in, you see the man raise up from his luxury chair and clap his hand as you see many servants come up to you with many, like, flower necklaces and all kinds of fancy little trinkets, and they start, like, giving up them to you. As he says, welcome. As he comes for a nice little old hug, as he kind of like squeezes you all. This man has like strength beyond what you have almost never have felt before. It's almost like a dwarf is hugging you. Except he's squeezing a little bit more.
Okay, I give the customary kiss on each cheek. Shows that we're desert folk, damn it. I'll get that custom right.
Oh yeah, he kisses you on each cheek too. Oh, welcome to Chomin. You're welcome to stay here in safety. In fact, we have given you a few rooms of your own. Soon as you're ready, we're welcome to keep you here. And in the meanwhile, it seems that your rest of your parties are not very that well, but yes.
How safe is this?
Oh, this little fort hasn't been broken into ever since we built it.
Well, to give you the proverbial heads up, there are witch hunters from the Empire who are currently, well, last I heard, they were in and around the area we just came from, just at the entrance to this territory.
Oh, there are a couple of witch hunters will be no problem for us. We can protect you all when the time is until the time is ready.
That's the main threat I expect. The Imperial forces that were in that town are more focused with the growing army just outside of it.
No, I don't mean to offend, but none of our citizens truly carry weapons around. Don't suppose you would be willing to share your weapons here?
You want us to stow our weapons here?
Oh yes, it's just a way not to cause any panic.
Disturbance.
I see no threat. Damat happily gives up all of his weapons.
Well, this place looks fairly secure. Suppose I could leave my weapons here for the eve. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay here. We're not too far off from our final destination.
Oh yeah, that will be no problem. We have many people who can handle that.
But it's so good to see a friendly face. It's been so long.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
thinking back. The closest thing we had to a friendly face last time we were here was either a two-faced mayor or a blind dwarf who wanted to kill us.
Well, it is quite nice to see my friends too, yes. Good. Now, if you wanna follow me, I can lead you to your nice little palace of rest while we will gather up some men for expedition for the quest in hand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
It's been a long road. Would it be, I hope it would not be too rude, but might we just go out about in the town and see, well, how the people, It's because I would quite like actually to write an account of my time spent up north now, just for the record.
I imagine that you would want to rest first, right? It's been a long journey for you.
It would only be a moment, I might.
As you can see, we're very busy people. Even when we're rest, we still have something to do.
Well, this is more just a Mutt's hobby in the background.
Well, how about I at least show you to your quarters first, then you can go, Lena.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, good. Yes. You guards there, follow me. We will be showing our guests their nice little quarters outside. As a couple of guards start to follow you in kind of a triangle formation as you're later across the town. You see a couple more citizens kind of warmly greet you and start to close their doors as you pass by. As you see a couple of other guards on the streets patrolling. There seems to be 4 patrols going in some kind of a pattern. Since you see the same patrol go about the same route as you're going. Now you will be staying in this secure building here. Let me show you your protective place. Now we have done a couple of magical rituals to prevent evil magic on this little town. Well, this building. Oh yeah, the architecture is a kind of almost similar. Since you did note of that, roll me perception.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, yeah, well.
Is it him or me? Or all of us?
Well, damage
Oh.
If only my
God
perception
damn.
cranked so insanely high.
You do see a little bit of like inconsistency, almost like these houses were recently patched up the best of their abilities.
Right. I suppose I could roll academic knowledge history and just see if there's maybe a reason for that.
Give it a whirl.
I mean, so you're wanting to pretty much know if there's been like historically like.
Well, it's just like because if this is like inspired or if there's like no, never mind.
Well, it just looks like a general battle damage that has been patched up quite hastily.
Seeing this, I asked the leader, have you seen any new attacks recently? Any beasts or undead?
Oh, this town is safe.
So none at all.
Oh well, outside of the wall, obviously. Now let me show you the nice little welcoming basement. Come.
Welcoming basement.
Yeah, he leads you through a couple of steel doors as you keep heading down towards the basement area.
I know, I thought the same thing. It was like, welcoming basement, what?
It's a basement that we have prepared only for your purpose. It shall
Only
keep you
for our
safe
purpose.
from the darkness.
the basement will keep us safe from the darkness.
I would say everyone else outside, they're living in houses above ground. Why are we going into a basement to be safe?
Oh, it's just a safety concern. You don't need to worry about that too much.
Is there a particular skill I can roll to see if he's if he's kind of withholding some kind of information from us?
Well, I don't think there's like, what is it, in heresy. It's,
Well, heresy, it would be inquiry, I believe.
no, not the inquiry. Inquiry is like asking around.
Oh yes, asking. Yeah, sorry, it's gossip.
Scrutiny in heresy.
Yeah, scrutiny. Yeah, sadly, I don't think there's scrutiny in this. It's perception.
Maybe perception to see his like mannerisms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be very good at it, but I can try. I tried.
Well, depends what Cinnabon was trying to get for her perception.
Yeah, I don't know what Cinnawar's perception was.
Nah, it was just the same looking at battle damage.
Oh, finally, Mike has been fixed.
Yeah, I had to just reboot Discord.
Oh, but surely you would want to rest. We have even prepared the path down there.
Well, my friends go there first, and I'll go around and just see the people. I'd quite like to, add at least one journal entry for today before I go for the night.
Kind of sighs and kind of looks up at you. Well, since we're already here, since I already got your weaponry, guards, he snaps his fingers as they point their weapons towards you, and he's like, go inside of the dungeon.
You know, you were making me very uncomfortable this whole time. I gotta ask, what's up?
Oh, nothing much, just a safety feature.
Safety feature, huh? Please do tell. What's the safety feature? And I'm gonna roll blather, guys. I'm gonna try and keep him distracted. God damn it, I gotta re-roll that. God damn it! Fucking high rolls today.
Well, you see, we can't let you save the world now, can we? So,
Blast.
either you go into the dungeon and when we win the war and take over this world, or we can stab you here and you're bleeding on the ground and die.
What happened to you guys? You're supposed to be on our side. You're our kinsmen.
As he just kind of smiles at you.
I have a drastic urge to quote Obi-Wan Kenobi and state, "Oh, I don't think so."
How does he respond to that, though, out of curiosity?
Honestly, he just kind of smiles at you with that just evil motherfucking gleam. And he's just kind of waiting for you guys to kind of head inside as it's like the guards like are pushing you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to, continue to speak to him. I'm like, it's like, have your people truly forsaken everything that we fought for, everything that we've lost?
Well, your kinsmen aren't here anymore.
Dun dun dun.
Damn it! I knew they should have trusted the Arabian to try and win us over.
Well, roll for initiative, because we're not going to go quietly.
Oh, you
Really,
guys
I was
are
going to
like
say we
way
need to
up.
surrender. We'll figure a way out of this. Just like we don't have any weapons.
You guys have pretty much two options: either try to fight your way out, or B, try and go into the jail and break your way out.
Can we have a map or something of roughly what the
Oh yeah. Give me a second.
situation is?
Give me a second.
So I've got to note something about them. So I imagine they were on the side of Nagesh.
Well, yes, they pretty much
Yeah,
stated
yeah,
that.
they pretty much gave that away.
Well,
So you know,
Spending this much time up north.
they would be devoted to the Necromancer Lord, the Great Necromancer.
Yep.
Yes. So I'd like to note something is that if I suddenly started speaking in black speech, they would they wouldn't exactly approve of that, would they?
Well,
It's like if you aren't particularly chaotically inclined, that's a very uncomfortable language to hear.
yeah, but that would affect us too.
Yeah, that's not exactly the best option to go with.
Yeah, we don't want to go from imprisoned to executed.
Well, no, because I was gonna roll blather again, and I was gonna shout, "Cover your ears!"
Unless you're kinda.
If I could do that.
Here on
Yep. Okay. Never mind. We just got thrown in prison. I was about to say shit.
like there's the like gates that he's like urging you to go through. And then he has a couple of cars with him inside.
Where are we?
Well, they literally called for the guards. So.
You're about there,
Okay.
and
It's rather unfortunate because I literally was thinking, like, should I get the talent street fighting? Because that will help if I'm fighting unarmed. But then I'll never be without my weapon normally. So
Yeah.
and you see that the guards are kind of in a semi-formation as they're like pointing you with their spears.
Yeah. Okay. So.
You can, if you choose to fight, you can start anywhere within that circle.
Well.
If you are curious, this here is like a gate, like a steel iron gate that can descend down. You can actually even see like a chain that you can like close it with if you want. Right there. In this pedestal. Then there's another door here. Here, pretty much every like closing.
What could I do? What could I do?
But yeah, this is where you decide if you guys are willing to give up and go
what kind of weapons are they in possession of?
They seem to be wielding a wooden shield and a spear.
Okay, so they've got weapons that can attack a square away. No, they don't attack a square away. They're fast. They're fast weapons. Shit.
The man himself the leader, has the double pistols, as you can see on his. Actually, no, he has one pistol and a dagger.
Okay. Okay.
I say we surrender. I say, winking furiously at everyone around me.
Oh, that is a good decision. Just head inside, my guests of honor.
Well, I suppose there's not much we can do.
Unfortunately, all of our other companions seem to be indisposed, so
That's just completely fucking diced. This is why I wanted the whole party to be here every single time, but what the fuck can you do about that?
no, I
Oh,
know.
well. They were obviously smart, and they split the party in two so that it would be easier to overpower us in smaller groups. Same sort of situation is happening to the other people as well.
I guess we should.
They're following a day behind.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm for surrendering.
I don't think I have any like kind of suggestion as to what we could potentially do. I got nothing like fellowshipy I think I could do.
Well, Sidar is not looking amused, and she is not going to let these foul worshippers of Nagash, or however you're supposed to pronounce that, get away with this betrayal.
Oh no, I don't want to either.
Because at this situation, you're pretty much the only one who can actually fight back.
No, I can
Well,
actually fight. Actually, I can fight them. I can fight them.
I was checking even Rich's gear. That's
I
snuck in a fucking dagger, and that's about
I
it.
also I also have a dagger.
Well, I deliberately gave up my knife, my sword, and everything else. So I'm literally like without.
I gave them my axe and my parrying dagger. However, I still have my dagger tucked in my belt.
Well, that's between us. We have a dagger, some tuning forks, and.
Well, you know what? If there's one thing I can do, is I can roll blather and I can say, wait, but before you throw us in the dungeon, would you like to hear the story about the wolves? Come on, re-roll, please. Yes!
He kind of for a moment is like...
Give me that fellowship.
As he's kind of pointing the gun at you, he kind of looks at you and squints his eyes and it's like... Huh?
Yes, the story of the wolves. The tale of the Ice Queen. And of what this land is named.
I see.
Surely you've heard of the mighty wolf warrior, one who rides on the back of a giant.
Oh, he's so fucking.
So they're just like, oh, tell us more.
All right, guys. Now, while I'm distracting them, I'm gonna give you guys all the time you need to do something very, very flamboyant and cool.
Yeah, for a moment the
Sounds
guards
good.
are like, the fuck is he talking about? Because that's so dumb that they're confounded by this idiot talking about the story that they have heard about 1,000,000 times.
So, yeah, to quickly come up with something to say, I'm going to read from the Pigeon Bible to distract them. So, anyways.
Okay.
It seems that they are still like blocking your path if you wanna try and like charge through
Yeah.
them.
I am actually going to, since I have been leaning on my staff, I will, allow someone who is standing next to me to grab it. I mean, it's still a quarterstaff, so
Yeah.
it's a weapon.
It is a defensive weapon.
Yep.
Well,
I would, kind of like, if you, because you send in signals for that, I would maybe, dust them. Dust them. That's not your name. What the?
And I think instead of the,
I don't know. Oh, because his last name is Rustum, and I said I remember the fucking D at the start for Demont. Dustum.
okay, fine.
And I
I'll
think
just shout out in Arabic. I'll just shout out in Arabic that I'll take the one in front here.
Yeah. So I'm distracting them with the tale of the wolves.
Yeah, but
Yep.
you
Well,
do
here
have
goes
a
nothing.
surprise
I've done
round if you choose to take it.
yes.
Well, obviously we take it.
So, Prepare to cast Wind Blast.
Get him. Get him.
First is where the heck is the channeling? There we go, channeling.
If you cast Wind
Yep.
Blast, would we be able to get out of this room?
It only lasts for 2 turns.
She can send
Okay.
her on the right here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
those
okay,
three
yeah.
are only of-
That poor guy right there is gonna get ganked.
Well, that was the idea. Let me just check that I magic. Yeah, it's just 2. 2 magic. Null in success. Yes. Gradient used. Yes. Modifier 0. Come on.
Marcus, you gotta admit, that was good timing.
Spellcasting succeeds!
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that you already used Blather, but since this was technically a different situation.
Yeah, no, I was. Well, I mean, yeah, because I tried to blather, trying to keep them talking and, like, you know, kind of accuse them of shit, but that didn't work. And then I'm like, well, I got one last effort, guys. There's only one other thing I could have possibly thought of.
So you're centering it on this tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, to get them.
I assume like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It will also help with those pistols.
Yep,
Well, yeah,
they
'cause
can't
that
fire
does-
anything when they're inside the range.
Yeah, they're also knocked over.
So,
really
3 toughness
I
tests.
Need to make toughness. Alright, let's see. The cards have a toughness of 35. 35, nope, and the man himself has a toughness of 43.
Yes!
They're all on their asses.
Okay.
CNR for MVP. This is a very broken spell.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me tell you something. Marcus was in the game I was gymming, and they managed to finish my game roughly 3 sessions earlier because one of them was a fire wizard and had the most broken goddamn fire spell in the entire game. And he cast it on something that, well, didn't have willpower, so it just automatically failed the willpower check and just kept taking the extreme amount of damage that it was supposed to deal, which was 60-10. And it was going to keep taking it every time it failed its willpower check, which, well, it didn't have one.
Yep.
He threw it on a Skaven portal.
Well,
It blew up the entirety of Uberstrike.
I guess Damat goes next for his little surprise.
Yeah.
That's right.
Damat get him. He's surprised. That gives you a bonus, if I recall.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I had them dazzled by my retarded speech about the importance of flossing.
So would I put that as what? Plus for a 10 on the modifier?
No,
I believe it's,
surprise is 30.
30.
Yeah, surprise is 30.
Right.
Cracked him in the leg.
Yeah,
Took a
it's-
quarterstaff to the knee.
Oh no, he can't be an adventurer.
That's right, he can't be an adventurer now. Ow.
Basic hit.
Yeah, not only you fucking crack him in the knee, this you snake crack him so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Okay, they have shields, so he... No, wait, he's surprised, so never mind.
Can I do a thing? Well, I mean, I granted the surprise round by fucking distracting them with stupid stories.
like-
I don't. It would make sense if I don't get to do jack shit.
Yeah, your surprise was pretty much that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
he's-
you will have a next round, because there will be stunned.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, all I was gonna do is I was gonna run over and grapple this guy.
He
Yep, you can do that next round, assuming
Yeah.
they're not dead already.
6 points of damage. His wounds are. Oh, you deal half his wounds with that hit.
We roll initiative. 57. I'm pretty fast.
So it's already in there.
I mean, legitimately, all I was gonna do is I was gonna grapple the dagger up, put it in his throat. That's probably the only way I'm going to be able to kill someone with a fucking dagger.
Well, I mean, you can grab his spear once he's dead.
That's true.
I mean, I guess we should can also try and.
Spear, you know, it's interesting. It's also a one-handed weapon.
Yep.
I debated about getting one so I could parry, dagger, and spear. Because I thought that'd be funny. We've got to make the strength check to move.
Yeah, well, that was we should
Yeah.
try and do surprise
Oh, okay.
because you do have her still within your crew.
That's right.
Let's see, their agility is 41. And his agility is 44. I don't know, yeah. John, action, you just see this as you were talking to Ben. You see your familiar wind blast appear out of nowhere, knocking all 3 of your foes to the ground. You think in the wind you hear just curse words beyond your belief.
Yeah, so I look over and I say, "Nice one, Cinewar," and I leap into action. And I attempt to grapple this guy.
You're gonna go for a suplex, aren't you?
Maybe. I grapple him. Roll me agility. Flat. What's their agility?
Well, 41.
41?
Yeah, 41.
So...
But he's got a pretty decent
I
stagger.
beat him. I beat him.
Yeah, I believe you have
I've got...
slightly more
yeah.
successes than him.
Yeah, I do.
Well, yeah.
He's grappled.
Okay. That's it.
Well, let's see. Did my move action to get to him, and then I rolled my grapple.
Okay. Well.
Yes, I can't do anything. Well, I mean, here's what I can do: is if that man suddenly manages to get up and get out, and then tries to shoot me, well, he's gonna have a completely different target.
So, Dama,
Gonna use that man as a fucking human shield.
Anyways, Demat, you see a card in front of you, and John Hack's action has a full Nelson on him.
Oh yeah, by the way, you get a bonus to hitting him now.
Yeah, so I think it was 10 for the gang up. Or is this worse?
It was 10 for the gang up, 20 for me grappling his ass.
Or, if you wanna be
oh my.
fancy, you can call it Master Block.
That is also
Well,
true.
I do have 2 attacks, so if I go for all-out attack here,
I love how I got this man in a fucking full Nelson.
He's just kind of flailing about. No!
John Axon just slips him in a headlock.
It's the master.
Oh yeah, no, the following round, after he gets beat to near death, I'm gonna fucking put him in the coquina clutch.
Okay, so that's two. That's 2 hits. So I break his arm, and then I kind of lightly tap him on the chest.
You break his arm, and then you break the fucking staff on his stomach.
Let me see. You break his left shield arm. He is forced to drop his wooden shield.
I mean, it's pummeling.
Well, no, that only works for strike to stun, which I don't have.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't even matter because that was more than enough to... You just crack him so hard to the right arm that it's just like...
Well, his right arm and his right knee are both gone now, so...
Yeah, he just falls down out of sheer pain. He's not dead since that is technically non-lethal.
Okay, well... I guess that calls it for me.
Cinewar, get them.
He is definitely out of it.
Alright. Grab a tuning fork. Let's check some more. Yep. And cast lightning bolts. Wonder if I'll actually... I think I'll still need 2 for channeling. I'm rolling 1d10s, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so an average is a 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you got the, what's your
Yeah.
magic characteristic now?
2.
The channeling? Yeah, so you,
Yeah.
you
So
got the
I have 3 bonus, so I'm getting an average 8. So with an average result, I won't succeed, so I'll have to use 2 magic for this. Oh well.
Well, given our record, I'm sure nothing untoward will ever possibly happen.
Yeah, so Cinewar has been lucky with this roll so far.
So, no, oh my god, dude, that has to fucking suck.
That something does happen from that. I have to go and check what that is. I'd probably take a wound or something.
The one? Oh, no, you gained an insanity point.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, insanity point when you just botch.
Not botch. It's
Oh, yeah, no, he's
getting a
succeeded.
1.
Yeah, well, 1 equals.
You get insanity points as your mind is sort of shocked by the winds of magic.
But you definitely throw 2 lightning bolts.
No, wait, actually, no, actually, that does absolutely nothing. It's just if all of my rolls are 1, then I have to make a willpower test or gain an insanity point. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Rolling a 1 is not a problem. It's just if you have just 1 magic and you roll a 1, then that's the same thing because all of your rolls were 1s.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good on you. You fucking wrecked his ass.
Yep.
I'm running out of bladders. I need more wolf bladders.
Who were you shooting at? The 2 lightning bolts? Him?
First person.
So the guy on the right, okay. I can quite safely say that he's done.
You shot him with lightning in the face.
He is quite done for the day.
Seem.
I believe you can attack with the melee weapon into the wind.
Yeah. If you're just standing outside it.
Yeah, but I think you still get the minus 20. Let me just check what the actual says.
Well, she fails either way, so it's not like it matters.
Actually, have a -10.
Well, if it's -20 and she had a +10, so then it's -10.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's the guy with the huge freaking strength. Let's see.
Yeah, so he's got to roll strength. -20, remember?
No, that's just a basic successful strength test. It's just the melee is at -20.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
he is definitely getting out of that wind.
That was it.
Actually, he's gonna go towards the door. Because he's not dumb like that.
Okay.
He's dumb in another way.
It's the last guard.
The guy I'm holding is dead.
Let's see if he breaks out of the wind. Nope. I guess he can.
I mean, he'll probably take a half action to stand up because he was knocked prone,
Oh,
but he
yeah.
can't move.
Yeah, you're right about that actually. This guy is completely unconscious since he is just out of it.
Yeah. Oh. Here. John action moves to this location. Kind of a tight fit. But
Not
let's-
acrobatic enough though.
yeah, I was like tempted to like say John action leap.
Leaps
But,
through the wind and it like wind
Like
snaps.
right, it was like if I was standing right there, yeah, I could have just leaped, but would have gotten me a giggle. But I do have 2 attacks, so prepare to get. Is it the -20 penalty from that like little wind area?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
here comes the mighty. All right, so 1. Oh shit. And here's the other one. Alright, so 1 hit, 1 miss. 1 to the fucking head.
Okay.
A dagger to the face can be pretty nasty, from what I understand.
He does have a parrying weapon, so he can try to parry you.
Okay.
His
Well, it's a weapon skill
skill-
test, so it is a -20, my boy.
Okay, so he's not testing against
What kind of weapon does he have?
52. He is a short sword, actually.
Okay, so he took a defensive stance when he got up. Well, he didn't parry.
No. With that -20, normally it would be 52, but yeah.
I stab him in the face.
The face is the place.
Thankfully, he does resist some of that.
He had 4 AC. Well, he had 4 toughness, and then whatever his armor is. I'm assuming not much because it's his head.
Unless he had a helmet.
Alright, well, he does have a leather helmet.
Okay. So that's 1. So that's
He
so he
does.
resists. He should have resisted up to 5 damage.
Yeah, he
That means I dealt 4 damage to him to the face.
completely, so yeah, you deal a 5. So let's
No, 4.
count. He has that much HP, and then you deal 4 damage, and he has that much HP left.
I'm using the dagger.
Well, I wouldn't even call his weapon a freaking short sword since it's a specialized weapon.
Is it a scimitar?
Yeah, kinda. Except it's defensive.
He's got the best craftsmanship sword. Yeah, it's a. I imagine he's got like the basket sword, the sword with the little basket handguard used to not only disarm but then break someone's weapon.
Well, there's a lot of variety in those ones. A good-sized claymore has a decent basket hilt.
Anyways,
basket hilts are really cool looking.
Come on. You get to act.
Right, so I guess I move up and try and take on the one guard who's still like flailing a bit.
Get him.
Okie doke. So I'm at a -20, but is there any bonuses or other things I need to know?
Well, if you are ganging up on him, that's
Ganging
fine.
up, so +1.
+1.
Oh, +10.
Right.
But since you're at -20, so well,
Maybe -10, so that's not bad.
well, unfortunately.
There's a move. Yeah. Okay. Heroically missing and just kind of hitting him
Cinnabar?
in the horns.
I think that 3 things in a row. Yeah, I'm not really too keen on pressing some magic this time, so I'll just move.
Yeah, you guys are currently winning since you got them off. Card.
Winning. Did the this guard have any dagger or something on the?
He has a spear and a wooden shield.
Right, and the spear was already taken, right?
No, it's still on the
What?
ground.
Well, she'll pick it up.
Yeah, I saw that this guy was like trying to escape, and I'm like, I don't want him escaping. We really don't want anyone to know what's going on down here.
Yeah, you know that there was more cards, but you know that they were left off by the door.
Yeah, so I'm like trying to not let him get away.
All right.
So, yeah. Wish it. Let's see, -10. Nope. This guy. Well, he is still slowed by the wind blast.
He's got to roll the strength to move.
Let's try to make that strength.
Let me know if he's gonna run away from me.
Well, he can't. He's still stuck. Actually, didn't the wind blast
It ends.
evaporate?
Yeah.
I think we
ends.
dissipate at the end of this round.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yes,
believe
yes.
it ended after Cinnabar's turn,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's actually not there anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So is he gonna run away or is he gonna attack me?
Let's see. What
If he runs
can
away-
he do?
If he runs away, I get an op attack. If he,
Yeah, I'm just trying to see something, because he might just disengage if the acrobatics trick is still a thing.
no. It's sadly Assassin's Strike is not the thing in this game. Well, I mean the closest thing is Swashbuckler, but I mean that's on Assassin's. You know, being able to jump farther than I can fucking run.
Dodge is not exactly gonna help him, so he's kind of stuck there unless he wants to disengage with a full action. I guess he's gonna try and take your up attack.
Alright. Well, so he's
Since
gonna
he
move away
does
from me.
have dodge, so he can try and dodge it.
Alright. Well, I got 2 attacks on that up attack, and is he running?
He is half moving.
Half moving. Okay, so here are my 2 attacks. Attack number 1 and attack number 2.
In the face!
I'm gonna try and re-roll the first one. Both of them hitting the head. Yeah, okay, so I got 2 hits.
Alright, he at least managed
Alright,
to
he dodged.
roll one of them.
Yeah, okay. 7 damage. To the head.
Ooh.
Let's see, he's got 4 toughness, 5, so I dealt 2 damage that one.
You have slowly dwindling down his health.
Yeah.
And he tries to shoot at you.
Alright. Roll your attack.
Let's see, ballistic skill of 48.
You guys are gonna like this in a few seconds if you hit.
I believe you're in short range for a pistol, right? So isn't that
1,
plus
2,
10?
3. That's point blank. I'm in point blank.
That's no point blank, I believe.
That's right.
That's just short range, which adds plus 10, I believe.
Yeah, I should be in short range.
Well, unfortunately, he just shoots at... Actually, since he has a fate point, fuck it, he's really mad at you.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
It turns
Fucking-
out that his gunpowder inside of the weapon was wet, so it doesn't ignite.
So, so he just misfires. Okay.
This guy, with his,
Spear
weapon
of Justice.
I guess he's gonna try and spear you, dumbass.
Okie doke.
He's gonna Goldberg spear you.
That's a hit, and it says
You have the
when
staff.
he hits you, he can try and make another attack with his shield. No.
Okay, so now I just have to do.
Yeah, if you got, you can parry. You do have the staff.
Yeah, you can,
It's,
try and
It's
parry.
Nice.
defensive, so maybe.
It gets you a nice bonus of plus 10, I believe. Yeah, the parries. You didn't parry.
God dang it! Okay, I'm gonna fate point that one just because.
That's just, I mean, you got a 50-50 chance. That's good odds. I believe in you. I shouldn't have believed in you.
It started out he was gonna stab me in the knee as revenge for his other friend, but like.
So,
I was really
let's
hoping that this man would have shot me.
see, spear deals strength bonus damage, and it's fast.
It could have been really funny.
So let's see, his strength bonus is 4.
Where does this hit me again?
Let's see, 38.
7. No, it's he rolled a 7 to hit.
Oh yeah, 7. So that's
So
70.
that would be 70. So that is to the torso,
10 to
which
the
is
chest.
usually the place of maximum armor, and also not the place that players ever fucking hit. We always hit in the goddamn leg.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have been hitting the leg, the arm, the head.
The left leg is always like just destroyed.
Well, it's pretty obvious why, because you have to roll low to hit, and then you turn the numbers around to see the location. So it's always on the high end of the location numbers where you actually hit.
Right, well, I'm not exactly wearing any armor on the chest. All I've got is my fancy best quality clothing that will now have a giant spear hole in it.
Yeah, right through the chest. Alright, so it's my turn.
So that's just 6. Because 4 toughness.
And the action leaps in the action. Gonna try and grapple him. And I get the nice plus 10. Because,
You're trying to
Bitch-ass.
grapple the strongest guy here.
well, because he's got to roll agility instead of strength.
Ah, fair enough. Let me see. What was his agility again? 44.
Well, 44, let's see. That would be
I believe he
1
beats
degree
you.
of success. Let me see. I need a 60. So let's see, I already beat the 64. I got my degree of success, and then slightly. We might be tied.
Yeah, you guys are right. Wait a second. Yeah, you guys are tied.
Yeah, we're tied. Fuck. We're tied.
Yeah, you roll again.
Alright. Let's. Da.
Oh, yeah.
I beat you, bitch!
Tell you what, you beat him so well that you just managed to like put him in an armbar to make him drop one of his weapons.
Oh yeah, like I lock his ass in a damn joke.
This is after you stabbed him twice in the head.
I'm fucking pulling his ass to the ground.
So you can choose if you want to drop his pistol or his sword.
I'm gonna kick his. I'm gonna make him drop his gun. That's loud. Well, actually, he misfired. He has to reload it.
Yeah, he misfired. So
Yeah,
he does have
yeah,
to
it is.
reload.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So let's make him drop his melee weapon, the thing he could potentially stab me with. All he can really do is improvise, beat me with the gun.
Yeah, he does have a quick reload, but yeah, it's not gonna help him.
I mean, yeah, he needs rapid reload and master gunner in order to be able to free action reload. So yeah, I'm choking him out, guys.
You got this guy in front of you, Damat, that hasn't been really hit so far. Well, not really. No, wait, he hasn't been hit once. Isn't that a thing?
Well, seeing as he just stabbed me in the stomach with a spear, I think it's probably best I try and do something in return.
Stab him in the gut.
But I got 2 attacks.
Oh, that was a good try. And that was a success.
Okay.
But let's see if he parries.
Right.
Ooh, he parries you with the shield. Look at that, look at that.
Please, no.
He's still hanging in there.
He's kicking your ass. It's one motherfucker. Let me zoom in. I want to get a good look at this man. Because he looks like a fucking dark elf from a distance.
Well, Cinnabar.
Right. Well, now with spear in hand.
I love how it's agility to break out of grapple. I love that. It's just I can make someone who has lots of strength look like a fucking chump.
Here we go. Cinnabar is gonna save Damat.
Yes, obviously.
Save me, Cinnabar!
So damage is just strength. Oh, it's a fast weapon. What does fast do?
They have a harder time parrying you.
Ah,
You
right.
suffer a -10 to all parry. They suffer a -10 to all parry checks against weapons you strike with.
Ah, right. Okay. So I strike with the spear. Spear
Nice.
command damage
It
is
isn't.
there.
1d10 plus 3. No, it doesn't. No, it's 1d10 plus strength bonus. Sorry.
So attack modifier is what, 20?
Yeah, at this point he's surrounded by 2 other people, so
That's
Dang it.
another 10.
yeah.
So plus 30 in total. Yes.
His poor arm.
He can't parry.
Spent his parry
Roll for
action.
damage.
6 damage.
Kill damage.
Oh.
So you skewered his arm. John Action over here is just trying to break this man's neck.
That's, not too much, but you do damage him. Let's see what Mrs. Dagger can do, if anything. Ooh, look at that. So Dagger is -3, right? Yep. So all of D10 damage. So nothing. This guy, he is without a melee weapon. His gun is clogged.
He could use it as an improvised weapon to try and beat me with it, but you know, improvised weapon.
Yeah. And he doesn't have that feat that makes improvised weapons better.
Yeah. So,
Let's see, can you do anything else? No, that's
he can attempt to
useless.
he can attempt to test agility to break free.
That's completely useless unless he wants to kill himself.
I love how, actually it just occurred to me that I'm in possession of something.
I guess he's gonna try and break out.
Yeah, roll agility.
I mean, what
I
else?
love this. I love that. Let me see if I can.
I'm going to go ahead and roll against.
Oh, let me re-roll that shit. He beats me. Yeah, he broke free.
Alright, well, I believe that's a half action though to break out. So,
Yeah.
yes,
He's got to get up because I pulled him to the ground.
yeah, so his only available option really is to get up.
Yeah.
And he just kind of stares at you with his last minor action.
Yeah.
You know
Hope he
what?
knows it. I mean, you know, instead of that, he could just punch me while I'm lying on the ground. I mean, we're both prone. We could have a fucking grounded pound fist fight.
Alright. He does have the ability to intimidate you. So let's see.
All right.
Awesome.
Intimidate.
He's
Roll
gonna
intimidate.
try and
That's in your
intimidate you to back off.
All right.
Alright, so let's see, this fellowship, and his fellowship,
fellowship.
his fellowship is the worst, but it's still a good 37.
Yeah.
He does not intimidate you at all. You don't even
Yeah.
need to make an opposed willpower.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He is remotely the least scariest thing I've ever seen.
He
I
just
feel
kinda
like-
goes, "Roar," but he's
I
like,
mean,
I
like,
almost just fucking broke your arm. What the fuck?
yeah, he kind of roars at me, and I'm like, dude, you're like 6 times the size of me, and I just pulled your ass to the ground like you're a chump. I think those muscles are for show. You fight like a wet noodle.
I think he could have done it with strength, but even then, it would have just looked like he was doing a flexing show, like the gun show.
I believe it's the card's turn now. So he kind of looks at his situation as he's surrounded by 3 people. Let's see. Okay, he's willing to go down with a Place of Glory. And since Cinnamore stabbed him, he's gonna go after Cinnamore.
I love you guys just throwing down with this man. A battle of fucking wills.
Yeah.
And I've got the Well, he fucked up.
Instead of striking you with the spear, he throws it.
That's excellent.
You see the spear fly past you towards this corridor over here.
Well, that was unexpected.
Get him, guys. Alright. Well, Marcus, I get up, and I grapple him again!
So you're just having like a wrestling match at the front door?
Alright. That is 4 degrees of success.
It's 5, isn't it?
Roll me agility. I beat you. He gets grappled. You want to know what I do now?
You drop
Assert
his
your
other
dominance.
weapon.
No, let me tell you what I do. Because I got 4 degrees of success and I can exert a decent amount of control over him, I stuck the cyanide capsule in his mouth. I force it down his fucking gullet. Give me a toughness check, bitch. Because you're not gonna fucking make it. By the way, it was minus 20. So you're gonna fucking die now.
I know that he has fate points. I know that he still has 16 wounds left, but he's fucking done.
It's just been hollowed out by cyanide.
There's no fighting that.
Oh my god, I'm lucky. I'm glad I hung on to that shit. I knew I'd need it for something.
Never know when you need an emergency cyanide capsule. Not for what you're thinking, by the way.
Well, damn it. I don't know how to really respond to that one. I
But
was really just
does
expecting
that guy look over and then just realize that, like, he just sees me shove something in, like, the big guy's mouth and he just doubles over?
Oh, he's busy fighting 3 people, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have time to look over.
Well, with that amount of blood and, like, you know, foam bubbling up at the guy's throat.
I fucking love that.
Right, so 2 attacks on the guard, I guess.
Okay, well, that's 1 hit, and he can try and parry.
Let me go down to cyanide, because you actually, yeah, you had very specific. Oh wait, no, I gotta go to the armor.
Oh,
My favorite
I'll
book.
come.
Alright, finally something coming up to Matt.
Let's see, where is that hit? On the left arm, of course.
Where we are.
Yeah, he is starting to bleed heavily. This guy is done.
He's fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, he does have a fate point, so you can just kind of see him, like, kicking and fighting, but he's just...
Well, yeah, I can tell you what cyanide does in this book. Because it is a actual poison, and it's only available in Arby. It's one of the poisons in this game are so fun.
Alright,
If you have prepared poison, you can have a lot of fun in this game.
Let me see.
Put it down.
He, at this point, since he's really bloodied and
Cyanide, found it.
he has only a shield left, he's just gonna straight up give up.
Does he surrender or does he run?
You know what? He's gonna try and run. So
Yeah. So everyone just up attacked his ass.
he's trusting his chances that you
Yeah.
all fucking miss in a row.
Well,
Yeah.
it's pretty likely.
Let's have a go.
Yeah, so
No
It's
bonus.
literally whack-a-mole.
I will say this,
Just straight
guys.
up.
He ran. You do get a bonus to hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the big fucking plus 20. Because he decided he wanted to fuck off and run away. Well,
Miss.
2 hits.
should I roll the hit? He did run past me.
Go ahead.
Alright.
He has only 3 hit points, so he's pretty much dead after Damat hits him, but
That's 1 hit from me.
I guess you might as well.
Hang on, I got my 2 hits. And the other attempt to hit. Yeah, I missed both my hits.
Well, no worry, because Damat's headshot just... As he's going off, Damat is like doing the baseball thing, and he's like... Boom!
Boink.
Just bonked him on the head to death.
Yeah, but
And he
Marcus.
does like that baseball thing where he points to the fucking sky, and it's like, ooh, home run.
Yeah, say Marcus.
I'm calling my shot, damn it.
That's cyanide.
Oh yeah, trust me, this is even worse because this was somewhat custom, so he's pretty much done. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Right. So,
You do
Now what?
see him kind of kicking and like struggling against it for a couple of minutes since he does have a fate point, but yeah, it's just not gonna help him.
Yeah.
so we found out that we're in a hostile town, and our weapons are halfway across on the other side of things in the hole. We think.
Yeah. We're gonna need to hope if we can try and retrieve them. If we can. If we can't, well then I guess we can just take what we can get here. They appear to have spears and shields.
Well, I don't know.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. We got people on the other side of that room. We're gonna need to disguise ourselves again. And lo and behold, I have a disguise kit.
Well, I have disguise as a trained skill, even if I don't have a kit. So,
Well, I can provide you with the kit. By the way, it's the best quality kind. I figured we were going to need it. It gives
Perfect.
a +5.
so
You guys
is it,
even can take the cards cloak.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
was going to say, we'd strip the uniforms.
yeah,
If it's a best quality one, could one of us then make ourselves up so we look like the chief?
yeah. That's that was the point. It is. It's got prosthetic noses, hair dyes, all the accessories.
Well, the one thing that is the thing if you want to disguise yourself as the chief, you see his freaking beard, and none of you really have like a thick beard. So if something
No, but I do have prosthetic beards. Well, the
Well,
prosthetic. I mean,
We have a
wig
knife,
beards.
and we can just cut off his beard and glue it to the face.
There is an exceptional amount of glues and adhesives in this damn thing. The best craftsmanship thing is like just full of bullshit. It even has prosthetic noses. And wigs. And hair dye. And perfumes. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Give me
Right, well, I
go
guess
for that disguise check.
I'll strip one of the guards, and, like, presumably the one that stabbed me in the stomach, so I'm like, you just ruined a perfectly good Chilean, like, fashion pattern. This is gonna cost me so much to get patched up.
Yeah, I assume that you guys try and patch up like the holes and blood much as you can.
Yeah. I mean the bearded guy, he's got I literally only stabbed him in the face.
Yeah, most of the wounds we inflicted were on the arms or legs or on the head, so
Yeah,
presumably it's-
that's actually fair. So they don't have like gaping holes
Yeah.
on their bodies.
Yeah, I take the gun. I know it's I gotta reload it. I know I'm not going to hit anything with it because I'm not trained to these fucking things. But it could be a nice conversational piece just in case we run into someone.
He does have a best quality scimitar and a best quality gun.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was taking both of them because I have a dagger.
I guess we'll pick up the spears and shields. Cinnabar, you can have your staff back.
Thank you.
Yeah, that spear and shield will hold you over.
Yeah, guards have a leather armor. If you don't have armor at this point.
If you're a mage, you don't.
I think I can
Yeah.
appreciate the value of armor right now.
Yeah, you should definitely put some on. I've got
They
studded
have
leather.
a shield, which is a defensive weapon, and it does provide you with 1 extra armor to your body.
All right. Yeah, so we slap on some uniforms and use that disguise kit. Can you give me the test?
Don't you have to roll it? Since you're
No, because I'm giving Dumont the disguise kit to use it because he's actually trained in using it,
Oh, okay.
and it's the best craftsmanship one, so we can take our time.
Yeah, the guards weren't notified at all since that gun didn't go off.
Yeah, it's. Oh,
Roughly
you can see
approximate.
it.
It
Yeah.
takes you a time, but since the guards are completely unaware of the situation, you take an extra bit of time and
Yeah.
make sure that you get
Yeah.
much details as you can.
Yeah. All right, you ready? How did disguises look?
Right.
Like I'm role playing, damn it! So I'm like asking you, how did this guys look?
You look positively atrocious.
Good. We're trying to capture the element of scummy douchebags. I suppose we get a move on. Go get our equipment, and then bail.
Right, so
We should also probably slap these 3 in. Is there a cell room?
Yeah, the same cell room that they were gonna put you in.
Yeah,
Just trying to remove you.
we drag them into the cell room.
Oh yeah, you do that. You're all in there.
Yeah.
Well, except the dude who completely just died, you didn't actually have to put him in there.
Nah. Well,
It's
they all
not
just
like
they all died really.
Yeah, that's one unconscious person that Damatsu's backed with.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is, yeah, like he was knocked out, and if he doesn't wake up in an hour or so, I mean, in real life, if you got knocked out and you didn't wake up for an hour, you need to go to a doctor and get your brain scanned. That's bad.
He definitely has a concussion, and actually no, he didn't hit him in the head. He just has a broken arm and a broken leg, so he's not exactly going anywhere.
We were hitting him in the head all the.
we can
Oh
lock
no,
him in there.
you did hit
so-
him in the head. You did hit him in the head.
Oh, well, then he has also a concussion.
You hit him in the head and the body.
Oh yeah, he did the baseball move, so yeah, he definitely has a concussion.
Yeah, you literally swinging for the fences, run.
Oh well. Still, we're locking him into cells.
Remind me when we get back to the village. I want you on my stickball team.
But yeah, you can look towards the entrance where you see the couple of cards. Kind of
Yeah.
looking over. You take about 30 minutes to like replicate the tattoos and everything that they had.
Yeah. We come out, and we're like, alright, another successful day of interrogation. Look,
Um,
and I look at one of the guards, hey look, we even got their stupid candle. And I pull out that candle plot device that you gave me at the beginning of the game. Can you believe those weirdos? One of them was trying to hide it.
Oh yeah, yes, Lord.
You really want?
You won't believe the place he was hiding it too. It smells awful.
You're really pushing our luck here.
Yes, Lord. They are just they're not even kind of looking at you because they assume that you're the leader, so they are completely mindless following you.
Yeah, yeah.
I rolled for them and they all failed.
Yeah. He's like, all right, well, we're gonna return to our post.
Oh, good.
I'm heading.
We will
I'm heading.
gather our troops and start a place to this village like the plan was.
Yes. Proceed as planned.
Good. As you actually start to see, like, some people, as you kind of take a look, there isn't that many soldiers here. It seems that it was just a facade, as you see them, like, starting to place the houses and huts, as you see that the damage that you saw beforehand are getting torn down, as it seems to be just patchwork that was just meant to fool you.
Yeah. So we go retrieve our equipment and then we bail.
Yep. Let's see. Does anybody in the hut even try to question you? Okay. As you go to the hut where you left off your main weaponry, you see like the cult guard, as you see like these people with these dark hoodies and a symbol of Nagash on their forehead. They seem to be starting to about to place the place down, and it seems that they are blocking your way to get in. It seems that they look very highly vigilant. They haven't spotted you yet.
Okay. I got a question. Do we know about the we've been told? Like Kite, the devoted, the great undead Gork soul collector.
Oh yeah. That was your. That's what you were taught.
Yeah.
Any chance I can use academic knowledge necromancy to try and recognize any of the cultists?
I mean, I guess you could.
Well, it's just I got a whole bunch of talents and skills for tracking, so it might be worth investigating.
Oh, yeah, you know that this is the main warship group of Nagash. These are the guys who you are pretty much fighting against.
Yeah.
But no famous faces, so on the whole, this is just foot soldier stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that these guys are like the keepers of secrets. They are highly trained assassins, pretty much.
Okay.
Right, well, we're done here. All our kinsmen appear to be dead or gone, so let's just escape with our dignity intact, shall we say.
So, are you gonna try and sneak past them and get your gear, or are you gonna try and fight your way past, or maybe try and bluff your way past?
I can certainly try and bluff our way past, but it's... Do we want to get our equipment, or do we just want to leave?
I'm not particularly attached to that knife.
Well, I'm missing my bow.
I do like my axe and parry.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth getting through. We have good disguises. Vigilant as they are, they might not recognize us at a pinch if we just brush past them.
That said, we're not too bad at fighting.
Yeah, but well, I suppose the chaos is already in because the place is literally burning down around us. So if we do get into a scuffle, they won't cause for too much alarm.
Yes. So let's try and get our equipment. I'm pretty sure I can get us past.
Alright, how do you proceed with this?
So, we approach up to, like, I guess, like, the room where they're keeping our stuff. It's like a treasury, isn't that?
Yeah, it's like a big ass hut, and there's like 4 guys outside of the hut, and they're like starting to, like, grease up the torches so they can set it ablaze.
Yeah, I approach up, towards the treasury where the equipment's at, and I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if any of them are fooled by your. Okay. Which one of these turned to you?
I just love how this is going for all of the skills that I didn't choose, because I could have got...
You see the one guy turn to you as the 3 others are still, like, busy. And he's like, huh?
I just got a special missive. We need to retrieve the equipment from there. Soul Collector Hapat wants to see it. Said something about being able to pull the essence out of the weapons. He was using it for some sort of special ritual to raise them, but significantly more powerful and significantly more controllable.
Roll me charm.
Okay. Let's hope.
Bingo, bingo.
The one thing
kind of thinks for a moment. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
I know. I just prefer to leave it in there, have you guys burn it. I mean, we already put them in the prison to the sword anyways, but I guess they...
Yeah, he goes inside as the others are like, what's kind of going on, and they kind of go back to their... He's like, explains it to them. I assume that you're trying to, like, avoid their gaze too.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking down. I'm just waiting.
Let's say this one guy has kind of a chance. Okay. The one guy goes in, the 2 others are still, like, preparing and goes, like, kind of around the hut, and one of the guards is kind of staring at you. You think he's starting to, like, slowly kind of rub the pieces together as he's just, like, staring at you, kind of going,
Yeah, as I kind of feel him staring at me, I'm like, you need something? Something on my face?
He starts to slowly walk towards you, and he's like, starts to slowly pull out, like, this ritualistic weapon, as he's like,
Blather to do, like, a whole, like, I'm so important, how dare you do this to me thing.
As he's, like, getting closer and closer, as you figure out that he might know, but is not 100% certain. You have only a moment to act.
I'm trying to think of what I could do. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, like, look, just kind of tapping my. What is taking so long? All I asked for was just the stupid weapons. I don't even care about them. It's just the Soul Collector who wants them, and he's not the kind of person you want to keep waiting. And this goes higher up than me. Do you really do you think I'm here doing this?
You know what that is?
I've got things to set on fire.
That is still bullshit, but go ahead and roll me that charm. Unless you wanna roll intimidate, actually. This might be a good chance to intimidate the shit out of him.
Well.
You wanna use a fate point for that?
Yep. First fate point I've ever burned. I'm now reducing my threshold to 2.
Oh, And he was so certain of your thing, but soon as you mentioned the soul collector, he's like, he kind of looks at you with kind of a questionable eyes, and he's like, kind of nods and kind of walks off.
Do they eventually come out with our equipment?
Yeah, the one dude eventually comes out with your weaponry, and which is good because as soon as he gets out, you see that the hut is set ablaze.
I reach over
It seems that they weren't even planning on prisoning you. They were planning on prisoning you until you just fucking rot in the cell or starve.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a
Surprise.
fantastic time burning down this town. Hail the gash. We'll go on our way now.
Yeah. I take the equipment, and I turn and I begin to get moving.
They are somewhat busy burning down the building, so they don't really stop you.
Okay.
But yeah, as you're kind of leaving the town, you come to the gates as you see like a small group preparing to leave. It seems that they have like a small cart and a couple of horses there, and you count to about 10 people on the gates. Well, just like outside of the gate. They seem to be blocking your way. You might try to once again try and go past them, or with bluff, or try and sneak, or some other option.
Sadly, sneak is not a skill I'm good at. I have to keep going bluff.
Again, it's all the skills I didn't choose. I could have gotten silent move. It's like, no.
Yeah. So, so I approach up. I kind of look at them and I'm like, what's the holdup?
Oh, let me actually see. They need to make the... I assume that you approach one dude, like who...
Yeah, just any soldier, really.
Alright, let me see a couple of... well, might that second check, but it's not like you can see these rolls, except later on. Yeah, the man looks at you and he's like, oh, well, we're waiting until the village is burned down. Well, rest of our soldiers get here. Then we can go to our hideout. And then we will send the group to retrieve the crown of sorcery and kill the guardian. Just as planned. 10. Our objective was to kill the seer.
This is good. Why don't we get the gate open a little early, however?
Oh, it is open. Feel free to. But aren't you, sir? Well, master, gonna lead us?
Normally I would. However, I just got a missive. The Soul Collector wants these weapons brought to him. He's gonna perform some ritual. Of the nature of, I'm not quite sure. I'm not as studious in the ancient and glorious arts.
Once again, you see kind of like this small little notch at their eyes as soon as you say the Soul Collectors, but yeah, roll me charm.
Good old charm.
Oh, because one guy was even questioning, but once again, soon as you bring up somebody higher up, they're like, I'm sorry, master, we didn't know that we were also serving him.
I'm like, yeah, you are.
Feel free to pass by.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'm gonna be the one leading you. I just have to make this delivery.
Oh, no problem, sir. Your second in your master will lead us, or your second in command.
Yes. Alan, get the gate open.
Oh yes, of course. As you kind of pass by the guards and slowly kind of just walk past them as they're like preparing for leaving this place.
Alrighty then.
You guys were so lucky. None of them realized.
I
Just
am.
smile
I
and
am-
wave, boys.
I'm
Smile and wave.
the best face.
Charm in disguise. It's the perfect combo.
Yeah, I'm the best
That was
face.
really well played once again, I will admit.
I had to burn a fucking fate point. I'm down a fate point, so that means I only have 2 fortune points now. But you know, I got us there, guys. I got us there.
Yes, well done.
All right, now we got to get to Last Hope Inn.
Yeah.
Now we are certain we have no allies at this point.
Yeah, far as you know, there's no allies left. Well, at least that was the message that the cult leader gave to you guys.
Yeah.
There might be, but you have no idea where they would be.
So whip out the map, grandiose good map. And I'm like, okay, we are here, obviously. So how far left do we have?
But yeah, you kinda look upon the wastes as you see some more beastmen in the distance, but they are not your concern.
No. Okay. Want to give a navigation check?
Oh yeah.
I'm the best navigator.
I look at that.
I'm the best navigator. Let's get us to that Light Hopes then. Alright, so I'm now in possession of a best craftsmanship scimitar and a my super axe and now a super gun.
You might need shots for that.
Probably. Did he have any ammo on him? I guess besides just one shot.
He had 20 shots.
Okay. Nice thing about best craftsmanship, well, handguns, is that they lose the unreliable quality and, you know, don't explode when you critically fail on them anymore.
Why am I seeing roll very secret check?
Anyways,
Oh yeah.
you-
Sinar is going to
you-
drop all the leather armor, cause fuck that shit.
You travel for 4 days as you come across a interesting little scene. As you see like this pushable hand card, and you see a small little rat man. You see that you even smell it before you see it. The smell is just awful.
Foul. Yeah.
As you're like walking past, you come across him as he's passing by. You see this like little cart, and the smell is just horrible. There's one escape, and he looks upon you, and it's like, "You wanna buy?
Wanna buy
You
what?
buy?" As he pulls up like these sticks of meat, just that look just messy as hell. They just are covered in some kind of a red goo. And the meat itself is kinda all tangled up and kinda just messy, almost as it's been just torn off. And it's you wanna buy? You wanna buy? You wanna buy?
No.
What are you buying? What are you selling? What is that? Is that meat on a stick?
Good meat. Good meat.
Well, I'm fresh out of coin.
I can spot you some coin, but I'm still checking the hidden places for giant spiders to just pop up out of nowhere.
That's probably for the best.
Me call this iguana on stick. Come on, you wanna buy? Buy.
Are there
Aren't we a bit
iguanas?
north for iguanas?
I was gonna say,
This is
like,
hell.
are there iguanas?
Iguanas are the most common thing you will find here.
Marcus, do I have to roll common fucking knowledge?
Go
Iguanas.
ahead. You know that iguanas
Where the
are
fuck was this early?
You know that they're nowhere fucking near.
Okay.
No
So I looked
naturally
up-
occurring iguanas.
So I look at them and I'm like, is iguanas native?
Oh, yes, good.
Well, that's a
Iguana.
goddamn lie. There are no iguanas in this area. What kind of game are you pushing? Reveal your secrets.
To be fair,
Indeed.
you might jack up the price if you keep questioning where it comes from.
You buy good meat, nom nom. As he kind of takes a bite and just kind of smiles at the other. See, good.
But you lied to me. Telling fibs. I don't like liars. Rude. Very rude. How do you plan to run a successful business when you're telling fibs? Don't you know about the bond between man and customer? Between customer and ratling? Man and rat? Rat man and man?
Just
ahead and,
leave him alone.
Go ahead and roll with charm if you want.
Alright. Why do I have to roll charm?
Well, you're just kind of like questioning what kind of meat it's just. Well, it's me mean human meat. It's a marketing tactic. You wanna buy?
Oh. Now we're at the meet and greet of this. I look back to the party. Are we cannibals now?
No.
I think we can survive not eating man meat.
Yeah, I think we'll pass.
You sad now. Let's see.
However, there are some gentlemen several paces back. I think they'd love to buy some.
Oh. As he starts to push down, the cart is really excited.
Yeah, go that way. And I point towards the town full of Nagash worshippers. They can have that conversation.
I don't suppose we can ask. Like, can I ask him if he's seen, like, who he's seen as he's been going about the wastes?
I'd ask him that quickly.
Big battle back at nest. Yeah.
Big battle.
Enough.
Big battle. How big?
Yes,
Who are you fighting?
yes, big beastmen come and try and burn our rest. Want I believe they want vessel us or something like that.
Okay. Thank you.
As he continues.
Yeah. Okay. So we press on. The inn. And I guess he does whatever the fuck he does. I told him. I sent him towards Charmin.
Finest meat you want.
That
Sauce,
was the direction I sent him in. They can have that conversation because I'm not fucking happy. Maybe they'll buy the meat. Maybe they'll eat it and everything will.
But yeah, that was my awesome Fallout 2 reference.
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, last hope in.
Yeah, last hope in. In fact, as you're starting to get nearby, you see like this huge crevice going downwards, and you see like this huge battle going on between some beastmen and Skaven, as the Skavens have like this small little hole in the ground that they are desperately trying to defend. As you see that they're starting to like, they're like slowly trying to like retreat and fight, then they retreat and fight. So they're kind of doing a defensive battle, and it seems that they are losing really badly. In the distance, above the mountain, you see a really big structure, and you see a shield around it that's shimmering with a light that you have never seen before. It's almost like the sun. You can see a really good reflection of the mountains from it.
Giant shiny lights coming from it. Large structure in the mountain. I think that's our inn. Out of that, we stumbled upon a dwarven fort.
But as you look upon this battlefield, you realize that to get to the inn, you gotta have to figure out some way to get past it.
Try and roll navigate. See if I can concoct some path with the maps I have. If that doesn't work, yeah. Anybody else got any other suggestions?
You
Out of curiosity, have we been traveling for a day?
Yeah, you.
Okay, well then, thank God I can.
4 days from there.
All right, well then, thank fuck for that. I can re-roll.
You traveled 4 days from the city, and then you traveled 2 extra days.
All right, well thank fuck for that. That means I can re-roll.
So you are all healed up too. If you happen to lose any wounds, which almost none of you did.
Phew, I was going to ask actually, but that's okay.
I did buy heavy clothes, so I don't think I need to make the tests.
Yeah, Sidar also has the winter cloak.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
It's not exactly on the maps, but you start to like calculate as you look at the mountains, and you figure that you could try and start climbing them, but that could be a dangerous and slow path.
Would anyone happen to have a grappling hook?
Sorry, afraid not.
Wait, what do we have to scale?
I am mountains, pretty much.
Ah. Right.
If you wanna take the slow route. But it could avoid you possible detection.
Well, I'm fresh out of any climbing supplies.
Sadly, I think we left our rope behind way back in Estalia. Oh, no, not Estalia, at the Border Princes area.
Damn.
And scale sheer surface is something none of us seem to have.
Actually, I believe Wishy has a grappling hook. Oh, she does! Look at that!
Oh. Well, look at that.
Well, it's an idea.
Alicia, my opinion of you is going up.
Well, yeah, this is what I used to ambush you guys to climb up that little rock formation, which you threw me off.
Yeah, after I've had time to think on that, sorry.
Yeah. I guess you're.
I was a little mad. But enough about that. Grappling hook. So let's put that to good use.
Are you sure we want to risk all of our lives on a single grappling hook?
Well, would you rather I risk your lives by having us have to area Beastman and Skaven, and having to battle a front on two sides?
Well, if we are very small and quick about it, they probably won't notice. They have other things to kill.
Certainly so. But I am not the most stealthy. So unless you've got a spell and arsenal that can assist us with that, I think we'd have roughly the same chances.
I don't think he's that kind of. She's that kind of mage.
No.
Yes. So
I mean,
it's
I
either...
could improve our odds, but not exactly hide us from sight.
Well, we have disguise and the best quality disguise kit, and most of us have cloaks, so I don't suppose we could dye it so our cloaks look suspiciously rock-like.
Are we turning into fucking hobbits?
I mean, I guess that's more possible than disguising yourself as Beastman, because that's, I can tell you, that's impossible.
Are we fucking
Unless
gonna
you guys wanna go out and try to find like a bear and just fur yourself up the ass and just like sneak past.
We find like local flora and like disguise ourselves, like make ghillie suits.
I mean, that is an option if you guys want to go with that. I guess Cinemark doesn't want to smell like ass.
That's true. So
Skinned bear probably doesn't smell that nice.
Because most beastmen are just covered in bloods and guts. So
okay, you know what? We've been doing it my way for an extended period of time. We'll do it your way. We'll try and sneak past.
Okie doke.
okay. You are currently on the like higher ground, and you're like on this ledge looking down as you see the Beastman War Camp to the right. Actually, I could just draw this thing for you guys. It's easier than trying to explain it all. Surprise enough, there's not a map that could describe this situation. So I'm gonna draw this for you guys. I'm gonna give you, I guess we can put John down there, we can put them out, and Cinnamore. You guys are kind of over here, coming into the situation. You see like a giant hole going downwards, like in a spiral shape. It's way larger than that.
Okay.
And you see that there's like a small little Skaven lair over here, as the Skavens are trying to protect it. And you see a small, well, quite a large, like, Beastman war camp over there on the right side. And they're like advancing through here, and then there's like a spiral going downwards, kinda that direction, if this drawing is making any sense. Nixon. Oh man, it's sensible enough.
Sensible as you can ask. Okay. So let's give those silent move checks a roll. Didn't you say you had something that could help us?
A silent move. Oh dear.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a
silent
sneaking
move
skill.
or any other ideas that come into your mind that could help. Sneak past. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, I want to do a quick thing. I want to take a look at our environment. So we have
We
the
could-
Skaven that are over here. Sorry, I had the ruler up. We have the Skaven
Perception
over here.
plus shadowing to follow the routes of one of the guys, or to guess the routes of the guards.
Yep. I was also thinking probably perception to check when they are looking.
Maybe search just to see if there's any access ways that might be a bit difficult to spot.
Give me a second. There we go. So, perception to like see their roots, pretty much.
Well, that and shadowing maybe.
Alright. They don't exactly have a like a path. It seems that they are just pouring in through some stairs over here. So yeah. You realize that they are kind of looking this way, maybe. That's about your best guess, but yeah, they don't exactly have a specific.
Concealment. Why did I have to not choose you?
Okay, so their gaze is kind of fixated.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Escaping bases.
Yeah, that's the Skaven base.
Would it be
This
possible
here
to
is
make?
a
Would it be possible to make a significant kind of noise that we can get them to get their gaze to be focused over here, towards the base?
The basement?
Yeah.
I can actually do that.
Yeah. Once you have that really early spell that's lets you make a big fucking noise.
Well,
petty
I've
magic
changed
spell.
I changed the petty spells for something else, but I have a
Oh.
move, and I can use a magical force to move and manipulate light objects or knock over items with an encumbrance of 50 or less. So yeah, I could probably knock something over.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't suppose any one of you happens to have a small fan on them.
Let me have a look.
afraid
at
we
it.
left all the fans back in Araby when they were useful, or when we thought they were useful.
Yes.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, figured as much. Right. Well, it should hopefully be a fairly straightforward thing to do, although whenever attempting the winds of magic, nothing is certain.
Nope. Which is not.
Right. So, let's see. Channeling.
Sweet
Yep.
breath of RK.
And then amount of magic used 1, channeling success yes, ingredient used no. Yeah, I'll have to reroll that. There we go. So that was one of my 2 fortune points.
Okay.
So I'll knock over something rather large. I think 15 combrance is pretty big.
Yeah. You could knock maybe one of the rocks loose, or
Yeah, probably something along those lines. Yeah, have some rocks fall, hopefully very close to someone who looks fairly important.
Yeah, you cause some rocks to fall, and you see them crushing some soldiers down there.
Isn't that an
Wait.
automatic TPK for the whole party?
Yeah, pretty
Rocks
much. You
fall.
see like a couple of dozen soldiers just get squished into nothing.
Alright, well, that should have made enough noise. The beastmen would be like, oh,
Yeah,
hey, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, they're definitely distracted.
Okay, we can move now. So, we fuck up the mountain.
Hell, if you had a really good success with that spell, I bet you could put this whole mountain down and crush all of them.
If only.
Well, maybe we should have coupled that with academic knowledge geography, which I do have. It was the last academic knowledge I picked up.
Hey, that is completely possible. You could count.
Yo, with
the
your academic
units
knowledge geography, why don't you ever help me with my fucking navigation checks? We could work hand in hand, damn you.
You seem to have it most of the time pretty clear.
Do you guys wanna try putting down the whole mountain interfaces?
No, I don't think we should press our luck. I think we should just fucking go.
Well, probably worth not. Yeah, probably not good to draw that much attention. Like, Skaven aren't typical
you
friends of
would
Nigga.
definitely defeat the Skaven. They would get crushed in a moment.
Yeah, but we
probably
would not so
don't
much about the
want to do that.
beastmen. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Then they'll look over and they'll say, hey, who are those 3 fucks over there? Get them!
Let the Skaven and the Beastmen fight it out. We're not particularly invested in either one's cause.
Yeah, well, No, that's not the Skaven, that's the Steven! The Sea Coven.
So, you guys
The
sneak
Seek
out
Skaven?
while they...
Look, the Seekavens, the Seekaven base.
Alright, tell you what, you guys can give me one silent move check, and it's pretty much it's like counting the entire party.
Okay.
They are distracted, so you get a plus 20. So you can choose the best guy.
I
with the
will say
best
that I'm
silent
rolling
move.
with a 24, and if I get the plus 20, a 44. So...
Plus 20 for me was a 40. Plus 20 for me was a 44, which means I succeeded.
Come on! Did you? Oh, yes, we
Just.
got the 20.
He
Yeah, okay.
barely
Okay.
succeeded.
Yeah, then we'll have him do it.
Anyways, yeah, you guys start to slowly pass by. You cover yourself with the cloaks best as possible and try to like stick to the ground, and you're rolling slowly as you pass by a couple of beastmen that almost trample over you. Trample over you. Not trample. I don't know even what that means. But yeah. You manage to pass by them, and you get really nearby the war camp. Unless you want to try and sneak the other way. Through the small little mountain through here. Up to you which direction you want to take, this one or that one.
The straight path to the end.
Okay.
Although we'd be going near the beastmen. Might want to. If we're gonna go right here. We're kind of near the base. We might want to wait until the beastmen get down.
Yep, it's really up to you. They're still distracted, so you can pick the path. So you've taken the mountain path. Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Let's
You
Zoidberg.
managed You managed to get about here, where it's like really,
Get out of me.
really like tough. Give me some kind of a acrobatics or athletics test, because the path there is kind of unbalanced. And
Acrobatics
even
or athletics. 2 skills that don't exist in this fucking game.
Well, whatever.
Maybe
You
it's
know
just
what I
Strength
mean.
or agility, I guess.
Yes,
Agility?
strength or agility. Well, jump, I believe it is.
Well, I mean, as we know from me being the swashbuckler.
Yeah, you managed to get past by really. Also, Damat gets past by really easily.
Well,
As you, even if you're like,
You know, because I succeed so well, can I fucking stop her falling if shit goes bad?
you know what? Give me a strength check with a plus 20.
Okay. I'm coming, Cinewar.
Yeah, as you see, like Cinnabar is coming to death last, as she steps on like a rock that just floats underneath it, and is about to like fall towards her doom. You manage to like catch her with your one hand and pull her up.
oh, thank you.
No problem, let's just go, let's just go. Damn it, I hate mountains!
Yep, you can quite safely get around this crossing here. That's like a rock right about there that you can take cover behind. I almost made it look like a dick though.
Yeah, we scuttle away.
Yep. Let me see what was your give me one more silent move or agility to do pretty much sprint.
I'd prefer to give agility, because that's not, like, you know, cut in half.
Well, Damat starts to sprint like hell.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Good luck, friends. I will see you on the other side.
Alright, that's my last fortune point for the day.
Alright, let's see how Cinnabar chooses silent move or
Oh god!
Second fate point, I mean fortune point. There's only a 2% chance of this going even worse.
Tell you what, I'll even give you a plus 10.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe he's bestowing upon you the free talent flee.
Please.
I'm gonna say
I don't need any plus 10s.
oh yeah.
I guess he could have said that the adrenaline doom.
Oh yeah, that too, but yeah. First, like, you and John, like, trip over some rocks, because you haven't exactly moved in a rocky terrain. But you managed to eventually, like, after a couple of seconds, well, a couple of milliseconds to kind of, like, just run like hell, as the beastmen kind of look, what the fuck was that? Oh well, let's kill this Gaven.
No, they're the Seek a Haven. They're Seeks. Not Seeks. There's 6. There's 6 Skaven.
Well, that's
We see them with their turbans. When they take them off, they have magnificent.
Yeah.
Did we finally make it to last show?
Yeah. In front of you, you see a really magnificent looking inn
Thank fuck for that.
that has the gigantic reflective shield.
Oh, I thought
protecting
they
it.
had a giant rat.
No, it's a giant, just like glowing
Who
magic
knew?
shield. Even you can, like, Cineward says that this is a really high spell for protection.
I pull out the candle plot device.
The magical sense. Let's see if it's good or not. Oh, come on. Oh, well. Cannot be sure. But
You know what's
should
really
be a
funny?
good.
Even I kind of forgot that I gave you guys that candle.
Yeah, I kept it in there. I about died and like my body was not looted or unretrievable. You guys have been fucked. So I whip out the candle of justice. What does the candle allow us to pass through?
Yeah, I believe it was that you're supposed to light it and...
Yeah.
Can you set it ablaze? Do you have any fire?
Yeah.
Well, it would be
I
actually
do.
really funny at this point if none of you had like a match or anything.
I do.
You would just kind of stare at the candle and be like, ah, shit, how do we put it ablaze?
Hey, Cinewar, you got a lightning bolt?
Stand back.
Nah, I'm gonna assume that you used the match, that you didn't actually fucking lightning bolt the thing.
Please no.
Yeah.
Anyways, you light up the candle and you walk towards the shield as you see a small little hole appear in it.
Let's go through the hole.
Alright. Step through. We enter inside that mighty inn.
Yep, you get inside as you see quite an empty inn as the lights are dim and the place is dusty. You don't feel or hear anything, but as you listen, you hear the sounds of celebration and music.
Let's try some magical sense again. Yes.
After sensing a bit, you sense that there are creatures here, but they're technically in another plane. But you are knowledgeable enough to make them appear for your eyes. Would you wish to do this?
Yeah.
Get off that table. That's rude.
It's the only place that is not currently inhabited by other creatures.
That's not a table, that's like the light coming into the inn.
Is it?
Yes, obviously.
Because it looks like a fucking square table.
You know, there are two entrances, one over here and one over here.
Okay, we'll fancy that.
At least I think that's what it's supposed to
Because I
be.
thought this was the entrance.
Nah, I don't think there necessarily even is. Or maybe it's over a Mjaw.
Anyways,
where there is
as
a-
soon as you like throw some powder into the air, you see many creatures of all kinds of planes of existence that you never seen before start to appear in your light as you allowed your party members to see them too.
So, welcome to the Last Hope Inn.
Good, good.
Now, I believe we have a crown to find.
Indeed,
And-
we do.
If it's not a massive inconvenience for our hosts, perhaps some ale pie as well.
You know, that would be lovely.
I second that motion. Please give Demand sweating profusely and thinking food will probably take the edge off things.
Just gonna put down a couple of extra tokens just for effect, but you can just imagine that there's all kinds of just fairies and other kind of woodland creatures and stuff like that.
Yeah. Literally the whole shebang.
Yep.
Fantasy creatures, all in. Oh look, there's lizard folk. Oh, it's actually a picture of an Akaviri.
Let's even put my freaking Truce game character down there.
Yeah. There's your character from Drew's campaign. There's an Akaviri from the Elder Scrolls series.
Let's put in
There's a cowboy. There's Bruntilda's ex-husband.
Let's see, I believe I had a... You know what, let's put in Wild West Saloon.
There we go.
That right there would be us walking in. What a wondrous instrument that is.
And you know what? It makes sense since I did say that you hear music.
Yes.
Now, who is that fabulous figure with the nice hat?
But yeah, you see this wonderful arrangement of just creatures that you have never really seen before. What is what is your reaction exactly?
Trying to take in everything and try to look professional. She's supposed to know about these things.
Okay, I'm not paralyzed with awe and fear.
Seems also so, but I'm keeping the twitchiness up a bit.
Yeah,
All right. Did
you
they
should,
at the village mention anyone in particular we were supposed to talk to?
yes, you do remember that there was an eternal guardian that you was supposed to contact named Suriel. A demon-like creature with angel-like wings. Described
Alright,
as
so
one
what's up, buddy?
angel.
Found him.
Described as one with half angel-like features and half
Okay, so I'm assuming it's
female.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, it's
I heard angel wings. I'm like, oh hey, buddy.
yeah, those are more like demon wings only. That's more like
Yeah.
a half demon and a...
Okay. We have a fallen angel amongst us.
She looks upon you as you come towards him. You see her floating above your eyes. As soon as you approach her, you feel instantly dread, but at the same time, you feel like you're safe.
Salutations.
Somehow you have felt some of this before. It's almost like how your tribe has described the warmth of Sigmar way back when. But the other half is almost driving you insane.
Gotta love those feelings.
Yes.
She looks upon you, and in your head you hear this kind of a soft heavenly voice that's almost at the same time is whispering you the thoughts of murder and kill. And she says, yes, mortal. But in your head, the voice is going, kill Cinnamon, kill Damat, kill John.
Yes, kill myself. Now, salutations. We
You
are
have
looking.
come for your destiny.
Yes.
Hold on a moment. Do not resist.
I raise an eyebrow at that. Do not resist what?
As she kind of smiles, says, you see like small little sparkles of energy surround you. As a moment passes by, you close your eyes for a second, and all of a sudden, you're somewhere beyond existence, floating.
The
As you
wet
see-
sound you hear is Sinard throwing up.
And then her cackling like a fucking witch.
As you appear, just floating in some kind of almost a void-like substance. As you see many creatures floating beyond the void. These creatures look big, some of them feel evil beyond belief, and some of them feel good, and you see the struggle between it.
I look
She
around
kinda
and
looks upon you and says, "Are you alright?"
I think so. Where are we?
This, you could call this, mortals call this plane of the dead, or heaven. I guess you could call it.
Does it always look this terrifying?
Well, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Ah, yes, the crowd. Hold on to your minds. Even a second look towards the void, and you might lose your mind. And Joey's piano music still in the background.
Yes. I mean, we're already lost part of our minds, so it fits.
Yeah.
As you come across this altar, as in the middle of them is the crown of just made of pure sorcery. Even you, without any magical sense, you feel that it's way beyond you.
Well, would you
Well.
look at that? After all
She
this
sort of
time?
expected that, but was not prepared.
As you feel the crown's power is even beyond this creature.
I like how this mood, like the tone of this is like really fucked because this is a very, this is a very defining moment for our characters, and then fucking ragtime jazz is playing in the background.
I mean,
let's put something a little bit more fitting.
I feel like I'm playing fucking layers of fear.
Let's
you walk into the bedroom,
Temple of Eye.
What is with that fucking asshole in his fucking loud ass car? I have this fucking neighbor who drives up and down our street going like fucking 0 to 60 in a few goddamn seconds. Because he wants to show off. I don't know how the hell he has not gone to jail yet. He has run over fucking 3 cats.
maybe he's after the cat.
And a monologue.
Let's put in the picture of Crown of Sorcerer just so you guys know what it looks like.
Like bullshit.
Yeah, it's complete fucking bullshit.
I actually went and googled the Crown of Sorcerer as an item in this game, and it's
Yeah, it's complete bullshit.
yeah. Don't put it on.
But,
Unless you
yeah.
have to save the world.
Like I love it.
Here's
You
actually
automatically.
a thing, that you're supposed to do here. Since
Uh-oh.
you are pretty much in the void, you're supposed to do a willpower check or gain 2 points of insanity straight off the bat.
Okay.
Well,
So let's do
let's
that
roll
willpower
that.
check.
Willpower.
I failed. I got no fate points. I spent them all.
Yes, 2 insanity. Where's our insanity tracker, by the way?
Oh yeah, guys.
It's the IP on the character sheet.
All
I'm
right.
pretty lucky.
I'm at,
Managed
I'm
to-
at 4.
Where
I'm
where
at
is
4.
that?
It's on the secondary profile between magic and fate
there we
points.
go.
Oh,
So advanced
shit.
by 2.
Do I dare to be a dick?
Well, I'm at 4 now.
Yes, be a dick.
Okay, because
What else is the GM?
if you fail, roll on the corruption chart.
Yes. Excellent.
27.
So it's 1d100.
Yeah, I rolled a 1d100. What do I roll? Did I get a mutation?
Yeah, it's just a straight up
Alright.
mutation.
All right,
because
hang on.
this
Let me
is a plane
open up the bestiary real quickly so I can pull up the mutant table. I'll tell you what I got. Patch 78.
Yeah, because you're in a plane of just corruption and corruption. And
Can you tell me what I got? Can you tell me what I got real quickly?
Let me see if I can find it.
27. I got it. 27. Foul Stench. Minus 2d10 to fellowship characteristics. Opponents for the spell suffer a minus 5 to weapon skill penalties within 2 yards of me. Fun.
Which page is the table on?
Page 81 in the bestiary book.
Right.
You got 24, so you got fangs. Can be used to make melee attacks. Strength bonus minus 2, and they get the precise quality.
It
Ooh.
does say since Damat you made the check, you can make a toughness test to try and resist the mutation on you.
I guess I'll just go for the toughness then. Just see how we roll.
Alright, well I just lost 8 fellowship points.
Somehow your educated mind is managing to handle it.
Alright.
Presumably, I'm just like, I'm an archaeologist. This is all just not archaeology, but, just focus on the archaeology.
If only.
You know what, Kai, if you want, we can say that they're like cat-like fangs.
Yes!
You know what? You know what fucking blows? I just lost 8 goddamn points to my fellowship.
Well, it was either that or you were going to have to deal with that insanity check from last time where you had a choice between kleptomania or constantly talking about how ugly you are.
I mean, I could drop another fate point and re-roll it, but
Would be actually funny.
I bet it
if,
would be fierce.
I was like, alright, Kai, gain like cat fangs and cat ears. You become like a half cat person.
You know what?
All of the universes coalesce
you know
into
what?
a unique singularity of Kitty.
Let me see what it would have been if I would have re-rolled it. I would have gotten fucking wings. I should have re-rolled it. I should have fucking re-rolled it. I would have gotten fucking wings.
Yep.
You know
Instead,
what?
you just smell bad.
Yeah, Marcus, I'm willing to sacrifice another fate point if it means I get wings.
Alright, you're gonna burn another fate point just to get wings.
Guess that's what I would have gotten.
Well, if we ever encounter those witch hunters, now we're going to have a Daniel.
Well, that would certainly fucking show them something. If I fly away from them.
Alright, so Cinnamon gets cat fangs and cat ears, Damat gets nothing, and John Action gets fucking wings.
John Action gets bad BO. Oh, yeah.
Let's go with the
That would have been amusing.
That would have
very
been amusing. Oh shit.
Now, mortals, what shall you do with this
Well,
crown?
I'm now fucking winged. That's cool. I get a flying speed of 6. Whatever the I don't know what the flying speed is.
It's 6?
Yeah, flying
It's
speed of 6.
1 square, so 6 squares. You can fly 6 squares.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never paid attention to the flying thing. Let me see.
It's the same thing, rules as normal movement.
Yep. Just you can fly
Let me see.
instead of walk like a
So,
peasant.
Yeah, you don't actually.
I can fly 18 squares away. I can leap fucking 11. That's gonna be horrifying.
Well, now you don't have to worry about scales, sheer surfaces, or jumping anywhere.
Yeah, unless it's a really tight space. But yeah, she turns around and looks at you and says, "Well, mortals, what are you gonna do?"
Fucking poor John Action just standing there, just suddenly fucking like something explodes out of his
you guys
back.
are just like, yeah, something explodes out of your back and you're kind of in excruciating pain.
Yeah, so like you're fucking. Suddenly, there's like a fucking explosion in my shirt, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I look behind me. The hell is that? The hell are these? And I'm gonna roll.
That is just the effect of this plane. I don't recommend that you stay here longer, as you hear the
You know, I
voice in
wanted.
your head.
I rolled willpower. I wanted to see if I'd out. Exactly. Chill.
And you hear the voices inside of your heads go like, "Stay, become corrupted."
No,
That's-
fuck you.
That's not ominous.
No, fuck them. Let's just get the goddamn crown and leave.
Yep.
Fairly well. She grabs the crown from its protective barrier and hands it towards you. As you see the crown kind of shrink in her hands as he goes and reaches towards you. Here. I trust this to you. Whatever you decide to do with it.
Well, glance at two
Please stay
fellows.
safe in this plane for the next 6 months if you wish it to.
Well, that means we'd have to come back here. So, well,
Well, the goal was to guard it. Guard it from very, very particular people. And I'm fairly certain that they can find a way past the barrier.
Yes, on the blood moon, red blood moon, the barrier will shut itself down.
Yeah, so
And
we're gonna
they
need
will
to.
assault this in.
Yeah, so we're going to need to find something to do with this. It can't stay here any longer.
Yes.
Since Sinar has been keeping track of the celestial movements while they've been getting here, how far away is the Red Moon?
It's about 6 months.
How oddly convenient. It couldn't have been like 5 months. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Well,
even
it
less
is
time to work
about 5.5 at this point.
Well,
Since, yeah, the whole thing was 1 year, then it's the Red Blood Moon, and then they assault this in. If you happen to be late, then you fail the game, pretty much. Then the option B was to defend the inn while they assault it. And it seems that you're going with option C, well D, and taking it with you.
we always take the D.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So we have the crown. It is secured.
Now, do you wish
Perhaps
me
we
to
should leave it
teleport
here?
back?
For now?
Well, in 6 months' time, we're gonna have to defend it.
What's
Or
the best recommendation we have?
we can try and destroy it.
I doubt that is possible.
We're currently standing in a plane where literally just being here has turned you into a cat lady and made John Action grow wings.
I believe anything is possible at this point.
No mortal weapon can destroy it.
No mortal weapon. But what about something less mortal?
Perhaps something magical, something really powerful might have a chance.
I think for a moment.
That is gonna cause a small rift in the space, but it is definitely one of the safer options if you choose to proceed with that.
But we don't have such a weapon on us.
Didn't Holland have a flail?
Yeah,
You do
but
something with that thing.
You see Holland pick up his flail, swing it at the ground like 5 times, and well,
Badonk.
once, and he just is bounced back like nothing, like he's a ragdoll.
Like fucking Gimli when he tried to hit the goddamn One Ring and he just destroyed his axe.
Yeah, even worse. He's just fling backwards and not silly.
Okay, so not even that's gonna deal with it.
No, you need something a lot more powerful.
Do you know where we can find said item? If it exists.
Perhaps we could ask some of the patrons in the inn. But for now, it might be best to leave the item here.
I can think of any academic history or necromancy for any ideas.
Well, it is up to you if you wish to leave it here. The crown is now yours.
We are an interesting.
As you're like discussing there, you see like dark energy coming towards you in the rift, in the space. It's pitch black, and you feel this dread energy as you hear this voice, and you see a face of just death yell towards, "That's mine! That's mine! That's mine!"
Well, whatever we do, we need to do it quickly.
As you see it, just the face, yeah, that in the distance, trying to break towards Seer.
Well, I think if we're liable to find out anything else, we should probably ask at the inn. So let's get out of here for now, and we'll take the crown with us. How does that sound?
Don't
Go,
worry.
go.
Yeah, so
We're
yeah,
gonna break the barrier.
so as we take off and we're running for the exit, we just turn back in the gush for like a split second just to say, "Hey, fuck off, you!"
But yeah, if you wish to leave it here, it's gonna be safe. But here's like the situation. If you don't make it back in time, that's gonna attack it and take it.
Well, I think that's a fairly manageable risk.
You want to leave it here, where it's still safe for fucking 6 months?
Yes, I'd prefer that.
Yeah, let's leave it here, and let's head back through and ask if any of the
Fairly
patrons
well,
know
as
any.
she puts the crown back into the small little circle here and recasts the barrier. Well, it will be safe here for 5.5 months. And when the blood moon comes, the barrier will be broken. And it is up to me then to battle that creature.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I already know that I will be slain in that battle.
Aw.
Now, mortals, as she once again, you see the spell surround you as you come back into the joyous piano music. As you appear back in the inn.
Oh, now I'm starting to look more like that guy.
Yeah, you do. I honestly think this might be a good place to
Yep.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're gonna need the rest of the party to decide what you guys do, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still like retcon and you took the crown if you wanted to, but yeah.
We'll leave that to a party decision.
I think
Yep.
that
Yeah,
needs
that's
to.
more
I
like
I
a
think
party
that needs.
decision.
Yeah, I think that needs to stay where it's at for right now.
Well, for the time being, let's enjoy the company of this magical establishment.
Yes.
What the fuck just walked in?
You don't want to know.
Do I ever want to know? Well, alrighty then. What is the XP gain this?
We're really close to the end, long as you manage to protect or destroy this crown. So, let's see. Pull up the good old calculator. You had I feel like given 500 XP just from the session itself, because we
Alright.
managed to, you guys actually managed to complete the main quest pretty much.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Find the Crown of Sorcery, which was your main quest.
Now comes the art of protecting it, and we have roughly 6 months to figure out how the fuck to do that. Or figure out how to break it.
Plus, really creative roleplay by Chris nets you extra 300 XP.
Huzzah!
You were warned by the Skaven, but so you managed to avoid that long encounter, so that's extra 100. You know what? Just another 1000 XP. Just
Yeah.
Right.
Not sure what you're gonna do with that 1000 XP at this point. You guys pretty much
No.
have everything.
Nope. Just I got my final career, my boy.